what's up, my charitable box? This is my review for Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 12, Episode 18, A Greek Tragedy in 6 Acts. Guys, please like my videos, share my videos, comment on my videos, subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. So let's just get right into it. It starts off the next day after the last episode. Everyone's getting up, about to embark on their day. So you have baby PJ, Portia, her mom, they just laying around talking. Then you have Tanya, Cynthia, and Nene. Nene, let us know that she woke up late and she was just getting herself together. Tanya and Cynthia already had like a light breakfast. Then they go shoot the Marlo. Marlo got full glam. I don't know where the hell she found a full glam team, but she did. So she made like a little snarky comment saying, "Oh, my friend's not rich enough because I should have had unlimited mimosas." Well, Marlo, if you want unlimited mimosas, you could spring for it if that's what you want. So what your pockets looking like? Fuck your friends' pockets. What yours looking like? So then we have Kenya and Candy. They outside talking. So Candy is really trying to press Kenya on talking to Nene. Now, Nene might be open to it at this particular point, but Kenya's not. And those two are like oil and water. So if they like oil and water, don't push it, especially in Greece. Let everybody just enjoy their trip. She's just breaking up from her husband. She don't need that extra drama. And Nene will give it to her if that's what she's looking for. She don't need it. So just let her enjoy the trip. If they can coexist without a blow up, just allow it. Because if you're trying to force them together, it's going to be a head-on collision. And you're going to feel some type of way if you're the reason for it. So just let them be right now. Let them be. So she was telling Kenya how she haven't told anyone, but they're going to go on some kind of like crane, and it lifts them all the way up in the air. So she hasn't told anybody because Nene's scared of heights. So she said if she don't know prior to going, she more likely, to get on. Now, I don't know about y'all, but don't spring that on me, okay? If I'm a person that don't fuck with heights, don't pull no shit like that on me, okay? That's all I gotta say with that bullshit. So then you have Nene, Kenya, not Nene and Kenya. You got Nene, Portia, I'm sorry. Nene, Tanya, and Cynthia, they all out at the beach taking pictures. It was a cute little moment or whatever like that until the cats came fucking up this shit. So Nene, she storms off. She run off because I guess she just had enough. The cats is every goddamn where. It says raining cats in Greece. Now, that's a bit too damn much. Now, I like cats and all that shit, but come the hell on. They need to do something with all the strays around there. For real. So now the girls, they all on the bus to get to the venue that, like that ride that I was telling you that they were going to go on. So they on the bus on their way there. So they all had, talking and everything. And Candy telling them to save the date because she's having a baby shower. Now, they did a flashback with Portia. They must have had the event for Riley all riled up. And Portia going to say, "Oh, is this your cousin to Candy?" She's like, "No, that's my surrogate." Everybody else knew what time it was, but stupid ass Portia. But she did, you know what she thought about the Underground Railroad. So look who we dealing with. She's a dingbat. I mean, I like Portia and all that, but she is one dippy bro. I'm sorry. Anyway. So they all on there talking and everything like that. And Cynthia brought up the fact that Mike might want a child. Child, please. Everybody looking at her with the side eye. So Portia was like, "Well, do you still get your periods?" She was like, "Yeah, I get my periods. This is irregular." So Candy was like, Candy basically was like, "Y'all don't even need the baby making shop is over." So she was like, "Well, I could get my miracle baby." I think, chill out, Cynthia. Chill out. Just enjoy your man. Y'all both, you got your daughter. He got his 3 daughters. Shit. If y'all ain't had kids already, don't have none, okay? Don't have none. Y'all gonna be too damn old raising them goddamn babies. Like too damn old. Anyway, so she was like, I can still have a baby. I mean, if it happened, it happened. So she actually for it. So, because she said he got shooters or something. So Portia and what's her name? Tanya, her crazy behind ass. They was like, they doing like a dance with pointing their finger up in the air, talking about, oh, he's shooting up the club. He's shooting up the club. And Tanya looking like a full-on white girl. She ain't got no goddamn rhythm to say her goddamn life. Anyway, poor Nene gonna say in her confessional, Cynthia know damn well she can't have no kids. She ain't got no damn eggs. Now, I've been wanting to say this a couple reviews. That damn outfit that Nene has on those confessionals is a hot ass mess. The makeup is off. The outfit is hideous. Like, and you committed to that? You stuck to that? Because I see you in that a couple of these episodes. Like, girl, that shit is horrible. So now the ladies, they're getting ready to get off the bus. Let me back it up a little bit because I missed a couple things when they were on the bus. So they were basically talking about, like, what do they want in a man except for money? Because Marlo basically be saying how she didn't need a man with money, blah, blah, blah. So Candy was like, listen, you can meet a man when he in the millions, and you can meet a man when he in 100,000. She was like, because in her case, Ty had he was in the thousands. She said, but she seen that drive, that ambition in him, and she said, and together they have made millions together. You know what I mean? And so Tanya had revealed that Paul he was already in the $1 million club when she met him. So Marlo was saying, well, at the age that she's in, she can't afford she don't have the time to build somebody up. She needs somebody to be kind of like equally yoked, and then they could support one another, as a unit right now. So they were asking Nene about, she was the longest person that's married, what's her secret? She was like, well, loyalty and honesty is the key. But then she also was making comments talking about, because Portia was saying about how do you get past like the infidelities and stuff like that. She was like, all my blood, blood, sweat, and tears. She was like, can't nobody walk a mile in my shoes. What? Because you have sex with them one night? No, you're not going to take everything that I work for. Girl, please, let me tell you something. I understand all that in theory and stuff like that, but if he's not being honest and he is always cheating on you, you might need to get rid of that man. I don't give a fuck how much work you put in there. He ain't shit. He ain't honoring the sacredness of your marriage. He might gotta go, okay? He might has to go. And sound like, I know reports came out recently that Greg was trying to dip out with somebody that worked for Nene. So, Greg, you need to cut that shit out too, because you ain't no spring chicken, okay? So, Tanya had revealed, because Marlo was saying that she won't mind giving like a blowjob. I think she said on special occasions and stuff like that. So Tanya was saying, oh, you better suck his dick every day. She was like, basically, she said she go down on Paul damn near every day. I'm like, damn, do you got any gag reflexes? Like, damn, okay. Little Tanya, little freaky freak. Okay, I wasn't expecting that from Tanya. So moving on from there, like I said, now they're getting off the van, going to the venue that they're going to. It's raining a little bit. Everybody got umbrellas. So once they figure out where they at, because it's like it's a crane ride. So they at like a construction site. So once they figure out, like, because they're going to eat up in the sky, like, I wouldn't even be concentrating on eating if I'm that far up. It says it's like equivalent to a baseball field and a half. Like, it's really high up. So Portia was like, well, I ain't never eat at a construction site before, but I'm down. She was like, do this qualify as the Mile High Club? And Nene just gave her like a look like, you stupid, bro. And they was like, no, you got to have sex. She was like, well, I had sex with one of y'all. So Nene was like, everybody know I don't like no height. She was like, but I'll suck it up. She made sure that they tied her in tight. Now, Tanya and Portia and them, they like thrill seekers. They love that crap. I'm sorry, I would have been with Nene, but Nene did it, but I wouldn't have. There's no way in hell you would have got me up there. Not. Pigs would have been flying and hell would have done froze over. Ain't no way y'all would have got my ass up there. Now, I don't, no. So, you could tell Nene is visibly shaking. Like, she looked like she about to cry and all that. I'm like, oh, poor Nene. Like, she... She was going through it all up there. And then they drinking wine. That's the last place that I think I would wanted to have drinking wine at, because I'm like, if I'm already queasy and then adding liquor to it, oh my God, it would have been a recipe for disaster. So Nene eventually like calmed down, whatever. So they actually eat like lunch up there. So it was like a 3-course lunch up there. So anyway, they start talking, and it was like a nice wine apparently that Cynthia kept, raving about. So Kenya messy ass, because, Cynthia had the Bailey wine cellar. So Cynthia messy ass, not Cynthia, Kenya messy ass started pressing Cynthia on, like, what do you pair the wine with? Oh, that's not the right pairing. And Cynthia was like, well, that's what I like to pair with. At first, Cynthia thought that she was playing, but she kept pressing. She kept picking. She was like, well, what shouldn't you know? You have a wine cellar. You should know these things and all this stuff. It, like, for me, watching from home, it looked crazy. You know what I mean? So, and like Nene confessional and stuff, she was like, if she had did that to Cynthia, no, she was like, Cynthia would have clapped back. Like, Cynthia just let Kenya gets away with murder. And then even the producer even said something to Kenya. And Kenya, she was like, well, how can you do that to Cynthia? But when you got mad at Tanya for the wig thing, she was like, oh, that's not the same thing. Oh, I don't even want to talk about that. That's about to... No, you on defense because you know you wrong. And the last... You have taken shots at Cynthia. You tried to mess her day up when she was getting proposed to. Now you doing that. I can't remember everything, but there's a couple other things that you did. You was coming at her. You was a little aggressive. So my thing is, I don't really think you go up for Cynthia the way you do. I don't think you as close with Cynthia as you claim to be. To me, I don't know if you're jealous of her, but my thing is, if y'all supposed to be that tight, I understand that you going through problems right now, but if you and her supposed to be that tight, you supposed to be happy for her with and everything that she got going on, not be jealous of your friend. You know what I'm saying? You can feel how you feel and what you got going on and still be happy for your friend, because y'all not true friends if you can't be happy for her. You understand what I'm saying? That shit wasn't cool. It wasn't cool. So now we have all the girls, they're shopping in the little shops. So they had like dildos with Candy was at. They had like small, medium, and low. So Candy looked confused. I'm like, Candy, you know exactly what to do with them. You and your little freaky self. So they walking around and they got like little desserts and things like that. Then they go to the place where you do the smashing of the plates. So they said, I guess legend have it that if you smash the plate, it rings so loud that evil spirits or can't get near you, something to that effect. So they all having a good old time smashing the plate. So they go around saying what's they're passionate about, and as they saying that, they just smashing the plates. I couldn't hear everything because it was a little loud in there, but I know Candy said she was passionate about her children. Nene said she was passionate about her happiness, and I'm like, for real, Nene? Kenya said she was passionate about Brooklyn. And I forgot what the other girl said. But I was like, Nene, I was shocked that you said that shit. Anyway, so now they go back to shopping in the shops or whatever. So Portia and Candy, not Candy, Portia and Tanya, they buy like these evil eye bracelets or whatever. And it's supposed to keep off evil spirits. So they was like, well, maybe we should get Cynthia one, because she took that. Child, everybody seen that shade that Kenya was giving Cynthia. That shit wasn't cool. So Cynthia was walking around, looking at, the different shops and everything. Kenya kept calling her, looking for her because I guess it was like a wine shop. She was like, she should be buying wine. Cynthia must have in hindsight, felt a way about how Kenya was treating her, because at first she was like, it's only shade if you receive it. No, you received that shit because you must have sat and thought about that, and now you giving her attitude. So Kenya walking around, calling out for Cynthia, and Cynthia ghosting her. So then the girls, they was out about, taking pictures and stuff like that. And I think it was Portia and maybe Tanya. Kenya got on my goddamn nerves. Oh, we're not in America. You can't be doing that. That's not a part of their culture. You can't be touching their statues and things like that. Act like you've been somewhere. This is why people don't like her ass. Who the freak are you talking about? It's a way to talk to people if they doing something wrong, because even like Myrtle said, yeah, we not in the States. I understand that, and culture is culture, but it's a way you speak to people, and you don't speak to people like they your daughter, okay? You don't. You talk down on people, and I don't like people like that. So they say Kenya's a nice person off camera and all that other stuff, but you wouldn't be talking like, I don't give a fuck. If you nice off camera, you better be nice on camera, because I'm not putting up with that shit from you. I'm not putting up with it. So, that's really sums up that scene. Everybody was around there buying different things and stuff like that. It wasn't really no major drama going on. But that kind of like rubbed me the wrong way when she was saying what she said. I'm like, girl, please, sit your ass down. See, they ain't buying into you, but I probably would have cursed your ass out. So now they're back at the villa where they're staying, and you have Portia and Tanya. They goes to Cynthia's room, and I didn't realize they said they were going to buy her a bracelet, one of those evil eye bracelets, but I didn't actually realize that they bought it, but they did. So they was like, we got a gift for you. So she was excited. She was like, oh, no one ever gave me anything like this. This is special. So they told her the reason why they gave it to her. So they both basically spoke on how Kenya was treating her up when they were on that ride. And they was like, listen, if you would have been saying that thing, saying those things to her about her hair care line, she would have had a fit. And in her confessional, Cynthia confessional, she did say, she was like, she give her a pass. She was like, because all the things that she going through, she was like, but I'm not, she said, and I know her sense of humor, so I don't always take out my shade detector on with her. She was like, but I'm not going to just allow her to, be mean to me. Well, you have been. And I don't understand why if it would have, like Nene said, if it would have been her, you would have checked her. Why you didn't see it coming from her? So basically, Portia and them broke that shit down to her. Was like, listen, she could possibly be ruining your brand by sitting up there coming at you about your wine, and you not knowing different wines and different parents and all that, because this all on TV. You understand what I'm saying? So they felt some type way about it. It was like, because I don't want you to repeat the cycle of how when you and Nene was friends, how you felt as though, she used to, treat you. Don't allow Kenya to do that. She was like, because as friends, we also got to show people how to treat us as friends. You understand? That's absolutely right. Because if you can't treat me how I treat you, because I don't treat anybody off key, I don't want to be friends with you. That's why I don't like being friends with no liars, because I feel like if you a liar, I don't know the true you. You know what I mean? And I know people that everything come out their mouth is a freaking lie. How can we call each other friends if I don't know the true you? You understand what I'm saying? I can't really vibe with it. You know what I'm saying? So a lie, like somebody that's keep throwing shade at me, how can I call you my true friend if all you doing is throwing shade? That means like you look at me as competition, and if we friends, we shouldn't be competing with one another. You understand what I'm saying? I'm in agreement with these girls. I am. So the girls are getting ready to go out again. They're all meeting up like in a common area or whatever. They all got like these nice pretty flowy dresses. So Candy was like, I didn't get the memo we were all wearing flowy, but Candy had on these cute ass white pants. They were cute. So Cynthia had like a little purse with the evil eye on there. So Candy asked her, did you get it from here? She was like, no, because she was like, they have a lot of those here. She was like, yeah, I got a bracelet as well. She was like, keep the negative energy away from you. So you can tell whatever, I mean, the conversation that Portia and Tanya had with her, that shit was, seeping in, because she was on her A game today. She was not having that shit. And Kenya, she act like she didn't notice what she was saying. So I already told you guys about when they were on a buzz talking about, what they wanted men and what they men should have, and how Tanya was saying how she, give Paul blowjobs every day. So we already spoke about that, so I'm not going to repeat that, but that's all it really was to that scene. It wasn't really much. So the girls, they're going to the winery, so they're met by, I guess he was the owner of the vineyard. So he was giving them an introduction to the winery and everything like that. So Portia stopped them in the tracks and was like, my friend here, talking about Cynthia, she has a winery in Atlanta. So she was like, no, I have a wine cellar, but it is an experience. So he was like, oh, that's great. I got a couple friends in Atlanta that I can send them your way. She was like, that's good. I appreciate it. So Portia in her confessional was like, listen, I'm going to celebrate my friend whenever I can. I'm going to let everybody know that she got a good thing going. And that's what you should do. So it was a lot of subtle shade, but Portia meant it in a good way. But if Kenya felt it as a jab, that's the fuck on her, because you shouldn't have never did that crap to Cynthia. Okay, Cynthia didn't deserve that. She did not deserve it. That's all she has been, is in your corner. She did not deserve you to be treating her like that. I'm sorry. Anyway, so they all at the, they sitting down, and he's giving them the whole experience as how to test, taste the wine and everything like that. So they was making little sexual jokes, because he was like, you could either swallow or spit it out. So Kenya was like, Tanya, what you gonna do? Spit it out or swallow? She was like, well, if it's a good bottle, I'm gonna swallow. So Portia was like, I'm gonna be spitting it out. I'm like, oh my God, y'all nasty as fuck. Anyway, so it was a lot of little subtle shade at the little venue, because Cynthia, I guess she still wasn't over the fact that what's her name? Kenya shitted on her. So they finishing up with the wine, with the, the tasting and everything like that. So they goes into where you can actually buy the wine and everything like that. So Kenya is surprised, because Cynthia said that she wanted to ship some bottles home or whatever. She wanted some, Grecian ones, because she was asking a lot of questions like, what makes a wine, expensive, and he basically was saying it's really the myth behind it. So a lot of people be thinking they be getting good wine. That shit probably ain't no better than that $10.99 wine I love so much. So you know what I'm saying? It's all about the mystique. So she was like, if I say, oh, I handcrafted this from Greece, she could sell that shit probably for $100 and it's probably was only a $12.99 fucking bottle of wine. You understand what I'm saying? So it's all a mystique. And I like cheap, sweet wine, so I ain't no wine connoisseur like that. Anyway, so Kenya surprised her and bought I guess they say, I don't know exactly how many wines they tasted, but however many wines that they did taste, she bought her a bottle of each of the wines or whatever. So Cynthia said, well, dang, this evil eye bracelet must really work. I'm like, yeah, it might really do, because she buying it, but she felt all that goddamn heat from everybody, because you was wrong. So they're leaving the venue, and Portia wants to pull Nene to the side so they can have a conversation. So she basically said, with her and Dennis going to therapy, it kind of want her to nurture her long lasting, friendships and relationships. So she decided that she wanted to have a conversation with Nene, which she did, and she told her how she was excited that she invited her to the event, the Lion Tigers or whatever the event was called. She was like, but you didn't invite me to the first one. She was like, well, Eva came. She was like, yeah, but it was down the street and you ain't invite me. She was like, but I was happy that you gave me an invite to the last one. She was like, and I just want you to understand why I felt the way I felt and how it hurt me in the way that it hurt me. She was like, during that time, I was going through postpartum depression. I had a lot going on with Dennis. She said she had a lot going on. She said, so when Nene, somebody that she looked up to, someone that she thought was, her sister, it made her, it hurt her a little deeper than what it might have normally, did. And she was like, that's why she felt the way she felt. And you know what? I didn't even realize why they were on bad terms until they started doing the flashbacks, because I forgot all about that shit. I'm like, oh, y'all really was mad over that? But I guess, like she said, she was dealing with postpartum depression and everything like that. I didn't realize. And they did have a cute little sisterhood, because I used to like Nene and Portia together on the screen. I thought they played, well off one another. So it's good that they was able to patch things up, and I'm happy to see it. They both look like they in a genuine, happy, space. And I'm happy to see it. I'm glad they can, resolve their issues. So the girls, it look like they're back at the villa. They having dinner. It is lots and lots of cats. Too many cats for my goddamn comfortability. And it's a goddamn dog. Like Portia said, we're black. We don't be having them at the dinner table. Like, go dog. Like, beat it. Like, what? Come on. I guess that's their culture. And then he steady feeding them, and then it's like then act like she wasn't. But then they played the clips. Yeah, you was feeding them. Like, how the hell you expect them to go away if you keep giving them food? Like, go. Like, you go with the damn cats, cat lady. Oh my God. Now, you know what, side note, is that the same outfit? You see that outfit Marlo got on, that little cheetah kind of looking print outfit on this episode? Was that the same outfit she wore at the Lion Tigers event? If you guys recognize that, let me know. I mean, it's okay if she did, but I'm surprised Marlo re-wearing something on the same season, because she is the resident fashionista. I was just surprised by that. I could be wrong, but that dress looked oddly familiar. I don't know. So anyway, they all at the table having dinner and stuff like that. So Portia and Tanya is trying to do a takeover, and they trying to hijack the hosting, and they want to do a ruins party. Because Candy had asked them, well, why are y'all lashes off? What was y'all doing, crying out? She was like, cause she said she noticed now they back to calling each other big sis, little sis. She was saying that in her confessional. So they being hush hush about what they talked about. I don't know why it's such a secret, but okay, So they want everybody. The ruin party is basically a party that you say what you need to say, throw it in the ruins, and then it's over with, never talked about again, over, done with. So, not Candy. Kenya is not, I tell y'all last video, these K's be tripping me up. Kenya was like, she don't understand. She said it in like her confessional. I don't understand how, they made up in private, but now they want everybody else shit to be brought out in public. That don't make no sense. She wasn't here for it. She said it's a recipe for disaster. And it is a recipe for disaster. Okay, it is. I don't know, but I guess it wouldn't be the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I guess it wouldn't be, Bravo with the messiness if they didn't give us the drama. So I guess the drama is about to unfold, and we about to see it. Oh yeah, Eva had called in, and she gave an update on baby Merrick. She was already, I think she said 5 centimeters, and she was going later today and do so she can have the baby. So Candy was like, oh, she's about to have a real live baby tomorrow. Yes, she is. And it seemed like Marlo wasn't interested, because she was just having her little side conversation. She wasn't even engaged in the conversation, because everybody was excited to see Eva. Everybody excited to talk to her. And Marlo was just like, But they don't really like each other like that anyway. So what did I expect? So that was the update with that. So I guess baby Maverick will be born next episode. Okay, so all hell done broke loose at this goddamn ruins party. So Cynthia, so the premise of the game was they had like these Grecian headpieces. So if you have the headpiece on, you're able to talk, and then you got to place it on the person who you want to direct the conversation to. So Cynthia directed it to Kenya, and was like, she wanted to know if it was shade or not when she was saying the things that she was saying about her business. She said because, that wasn't cool. So Kenya was like, your businesses speak for themselves. You're a queen. You're this, you that. She was like, I would never try to belittle you. I respect you. I love you. And all the old bullshit that she was kicking. So Cynthia was like, well, if that wasn't your intention, I accept it. You know what I mean? So not Candy. Nene wasn't having that shit. She was like, well, I want to say something. She was like, me and you was closer than anybody on this group, including her. So Kenya was like, well, things changed. She was like, and if I would have did that, you would have read me. And she is absolutely right. So her and Kenya get into it. Let me tell you, Nene was just waiting for a goddamn chance, okay? Nene said, that's why your fucking husband left you. That's why your cat is dry. He don't want it. She's talking about that's why he twirled right on out of your life with that damn nose ring. She was like, I left him. Kenya was like, I left him. She was like, he don't want you. So Nene was acting like she was calling her all kinds of bitch. She was like, you gonna call me a bitch? What, you gonna try to fight me? What, you gonna assault me with a peanut? She was like, yeah, you was just gonna go to jail. You just gonna go to jail. Girl, Nene was like, what you gonna do, bitch? What you gonna do? Let me tell you, she said every opportunity she gonna get, she gonna drag fucking Kenya from here to fucking Delaware, okay? Then Kenya was like, I knew that her trying to talk to me wasn't sincere, because the first time she get a chance, to say something out her mouth, she's saying it. She was like, it wasn't sincere. And it probably was at the moment, but when you gave her dust, she probably like, fuck you, bitch. Yo, I ain't know Nene was gonna go in on her like that. Yo, everybody was trying to calm down like, it's enough. It was crazy. It was crazy. So Candy was like, oh, she was like, it ain't no coming back from here. Nope. She hit her by a load of belt. That's why, like I said, she said, that's why your husband don't want you. And he don't like you, bitch. And, ooh. And that's true, because he ain't like Kenya. But damn, Nene, you had to go there. Oh, my God. So then we go to Kenya. She taking she wants to give Kenya the leaf to go on top of the head so she could talk to Tanya. So she kind of apologized for her behavior and things like that. But then in turn, Tanya was like, I accept the apology, because a lot of people don't apologize for how they make somebody feel. So Nene and them all rolling. Well, Nene, she rolling her eyes or whatever, because she already over Kenya. So then Kenya gonna say to Tanya, well, I felt some type of way that you never apologized to me for how you made me feel. So Tanya basically said, like, when you pulled all that shit with the cookie lady and, trying to disrupt my family, she was like, because that's all we got is family. That's the most important thing. She was like, before business, the family is the most important thing. And when you tried to jeopardize that, she was like, I really, truly didn't feel sorry. So I feel Tanya with that shit. Like, bitch, you tried to fuck up my whole relationship. Bitch, fuck you. I ain't sorry. I ain't sorry for pulling out a goddamn wig. You try a wig and ain't got nothing on. You trying to say my man sleeping around and almost break up my relationship. So I feel Tanya on that shit. I ain't sorry neither, bitch. Like, if you think you about to get a sorry out of me, you gonna be waiting till hell freeze over. Okay? That's it. So I guess Kenya and Tanya are going to move forward from there, but it's no helping her and Nene. And the shit probably going to be on from here for the next couple episodes. That's all I have for you guys today. If you guys like the content, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to holler at your girl.